The intentional man. Rare to find, seldom discussed. But if you're watching this channel, he's probably the man you're hoping to meet. A man who dates with purpose, who's looking for a long-term partner, and refuses to settle for anything surface level. In our last episode, we looked at how he shows up online, his profile, his first message, and the subtle green flags you might not notice at first. But what happens when things move forward, when the chat leaves the app, when it's time for the first date? It all comes down to two traits that shape everything he does: respect and authenticity. Even after you exchange numbers, he won't steer the conversation in a sexual direction. He won't ask for explicit photos or engage in sexting. He's not here for instant gratification. He's here for connection. His early texts will center on you, your interests, your lifestyle, your perspective. Not because he's filling silence, but because he's genuinely curious. Small talk is most definitely a mood killer, especially for a woman with options. But if your profile is vague and initial conversation is surface level, he may not have much to work with. If you're patient and open, he will steer the conversation to a more meaningful place. It's important to engage with him, to reciprocate his efforts. If he feels he's carrying the conversation, he will move on rather quickly. Remember, for this type of man, every question is intentional. One step closer to understanding you, the real you. That's authenticity in action. When it comes to the first date, don't expect extravagance. He values his time, his income, and his self-respect. He's not booking a 5-star dinner just to discover you're incompatible. Chances are he's learned the hard way that elaborate first dates don't guarantee second ones. Instead, expect something simple, but intentional, an atmosphere where conversation can breathe. If his idea of a first date is Netflix and chill or a deafening nightclub, he's not trying to get to know you. When the bill comes, offer to split it. A man with pride will refuse, not because you can't pay, but because it's a reflection of who he is. They say chivalry is dead, but a man like this will prove otherwise, even if it's something as subtle as offering to walk you to your car or texting you to make sure you arrived home safely. If he's open to intimacy, he won't initiate it, not because he's uninterested, but because he respects you. He respects the moment, and he respects the pace you choose. In the next episode, we'll discuss the man you're most likely to meet online. Not fully intentional, not a playboy, but something in between. This is In the Minds of Men. Thank you for watching.